I hope you guys are having a great weekend. It's actually still here, correct? Let's see. Let me put this here. There. Hi. What's going on, you guys? This is the cut. I'm going to wait for some people to get in here because I know it's Sunday and it's early and I get it, okay? So, I'm waiting. Anyway, regardless of whether people show up in the chat or not, I'm gonna actually upload today. This is the side to this. Sorry, I have a little piece hanging down. I just did that this morning, right? And then it's pretty much like this. So I dig it. Thank you, Amanda, for the cut. You were awesome. Amanda is amazing. So I don't want to say where I got a cut because then fucking, it's like you tell too much information to people and then all of a sudden now, you know what I mean? So let's just see what's going on here. Hold on a second. I'm not sure if I want that on or do I want the light on? I don't even know. Hi guys. Happy Sunday. What's happening? Happy Sunday. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had a great day yesterday. I mean, until we had to do laundry, but you got to take the good with the bad, right? Or the bad with the good. I think I should probably start saying bad with the good because I have more good going on in my life than bad. In fact, I don't really have any bad in my life, okay? I love you guys. What's happening? Who's here? Who's here? Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm always cutting shit. So are you guys the same? We're like, a lot of us are very similar with the way that we've just lived our life, right? Besides the fact that the narcissistic stuff and everything like that, like we basically just cut clothes and made them fit. And it's like, I had a lot of people in my family that like to spend money on expensive clothes. And I just wasn't that person. And what would happen was they would kind of make me feel some kind of way about that. Like I was wrong for not wanting to spend $200 on a shirt that I'm probably going to shrink in the dryer because I don't really care about clothes that much. You know what I mean? But I would cut them and make them fit. And I always made some shit work. Do you like it? Yeah, it was a big change, man. It really was. Hi. Hi. Okay, yeah, so and then it's like this over here and then all the way in the back. I just needed something different. I couldn't take the shit anymore. It was driving me crazy. Like I had to change something and something that I had control to change, right? I had to change my side too, like the side part. I changed the whole side. I don't know, I kind of dig it. I dig it. Hi! Oh, the app, it was Atmosphere. It's called Atmosphere. Yeah, it's amazing because you don't even need to have your mobile data on. I guess it works through the antenna in your phone. You don't have to have Wi-Fi on and you don't have to have mobile data on. And you can actually, like, it plays while your phone is off. It won't stop. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for a free app. All right, let's get into this, right? What did I want to talk about this morning? Oh, you know what the movie that was on this morning was? I Feel Pretty. Divine Feminine. I just feel like collectively the Divine Feminines are starting to like get back to who either they used to be or what they never were in this lifetime, but are. Caring more about your looks, getting haircuts, doing your makeup, just kind of exploring like what colors are good for you and just not giving a shit what other people think, right? Hi, Sheila. Hey, Novella. Hi. Oh, thank you. Yes, warrior goddess. That's what we do here, okay? Whether you're a dude or whether you're a chick, we got some like warrior shit happening here. Dig? So, I knew when I started this channel, I was going to ruffle feathers of people, okay? And I also knew that before my channel would even take off, I had to accept my healing and the fact that I was triggered by things when I listened to them on other people's channels. That I realized it was because I had to heal that thing, right? Because there's somebody, again, there's people sharing my videos and I appreciate you guys and the messages are resonating with you and I'm sorry for that because I know my messages are pretty dark. But these things are actually going on in the world. So for people who don't like that, get the fuck off my channel. You obviously don't have this going on and lucky you. or not, because I feel lucky that I did, because I get a chance to actually have a story and show myself in the world how strong I am, just like my subscribers who've been through it. So for the weak motherfuckers who don't think that, you think my stories are dark, go back to your life. Nobody's bothering you there, okay? Nobody here is. And get off my channel, because it's obvious you don't like it. It's just like if you were in the ice cream shop and there was vanilla and chocolate and you can't stand vanilla, you're not going to pick vanilla. You don't say that. You don't go in the ice cream shop and say, well, I don't like vanilla. I never liked vanilla. This time I had vanilla, I got sick. No, you just don't fucking pick it. So you don't like it here. So get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not asking you to be here, bitch. or punk ass dudes. We don't need you to be here. Okay? Now, I knew that I was going to ruffle feathers, and I knew that the feathers I was going to ruffle was families that I've dealt with who treated me with disrespect, and they owe me an apology. People who I know personally, as well as people on this platform, on these channels, who are intimidated by my presence, intimidated by the gifts I have, and I know this, So if anybody thinks I'm gaslighting or I'm trying to lead people astray, just get off my channel and go do yours and grow yours, okay? Because mine at one point had 10 views as well. You know what I mean? And I realized, just like I'm going to tell you why your shit's not growing, because it's usually people who got 8 views at most. And that's not for anybody who does, because I did too. I mean, these are people who hate. You know what I mean? And your shit's not going to grow because you're just not healed enough. And if I'm triggering you, there's absolutely something in you that needs to change, regardless of what it is. It could be from racism. It could be from the way you view yourself and you're not happy with the way that you view yourself. It could be my attitude on life and the fact that nothing can keep me down and nothing can stop me. And you obviously don't have that in you yet. I believe you do, right? I'm not the kind of person that thinks I'm better than anybody else, but when I'm doing and living in my purpose, you're damn sure not going to stop me. And you guys got to be careful, because I know you're in here. I can feel I know that when you say some shit and you try to steer people away that need to come here for healing, see, regardless of whether people have experienced trafficking or this, that, or the other, we've all suffered from narcissistic abuse. So if you're going to try and deter people from coming somewhere where they're going to get healing from things, a situation where a lot of people have taken their life or somebody else took it, you're going to get instant karma. So be careful how you fucking talk about me in people's comment sections for the punk ass bitches that are in here. All right? Because you're going to get it, right? I could have definitely chose from my pain, like a lot of the ops are, is to go hurt other people. I decided to take it and help other people. Can you do that? Obviously you can. Okay, and that's cool. You just don't come here and try to stop some shit here. All right, I knew it. I did. Let's see, what else do I got? Oh, and this is just stuff that I learned by paying attention to humans, okay? These damn humanoids. Ugh, take a sip. Let me just put in there, we're not going nowhere, okay? That is probably one of the truest statements I've ever made in my life. I mean it. I stand by it. There's nothing that can sway that. We're not going nowhere. Why, as human beings, are we... This is like, so, okay, because I'm fascinated by why we do things. So let's just say you're watching something on TV and it's something gross, and like you don't want to see that, and like you clearly you make a clear statement when you turn your head. Nope. And then there's always that person near you that's like, oh my God, it's like he's throwing up. And like they tell you anyway, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, oh my God. And they're looking at you to see. It's like, bitch, didn't I say I didn't want to hear this? Why do people do this? Why do we do this as humans? Why, is that crossing boundaries too in some weird way, where like somebody makes it clear like that part of the show or that part of the movie they don't want to see, and then somebody sits there and narrates the shit? You don't get a word out of this motherfucker like the entire time that you're watching this shit, but now all of a sudden you made it very clear that you don't want to, you can't stomach that part, and now all of a sudden they want to narrate the shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys, why do we do this as human beings? This is just stuff I pick up on. Hi guys, can you hit the like button? I love you. Yeah, I just don't understand. Is it some underlying, like, they didn't get enough attention? Because it's about attention. It's about being able to get the attention of somebody. So I think it also stems, like everything else, from childhood. You know, you didn't get the attention you wanted from your parents, or when you did speak, you were hushed in some way and your voice didn't matter. So now it's going to matter now. It's all this, the energy doesn't get directed to who it needs to, and it's usually parents. Just like, I'm sure that my son has some energy he needs to direct at me. I pretty much throw myself under the bus for all the shit I think that I've done come up short with, but I'm sure he has some things that he wants to say, and I would sit there and listen and agree. How could I not? I fucked up as a parent. If everybody could admit that they fucked up as a parent, just imagine what kind of world we'd be living in, huh? Hold on, let's get some natural light in this bitch. There's not a lot of people that can do this shit, though. People have a really hard time. Hold on, my cards just fell. They have a really hard time admitting that they screwed up as a parent, as if there's some kind of Emmy for being like there's no perfect parent on this planet as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why this keeps turning off by itself. It's kind of weird. There's no perfect parent as far as I'm concerned. But when you start acting like one, now the people around you feel like they have to come off as one. And then this is how that toxic shit starts, right? Okay. If you can't hear anything, dear, I think maybe you got to go into your YouTube app and clear all the storage, because I don't know. Is everybody else having a problem hearing? Yeah, I don't. Is there a problem with the volume? Is there a problem with the sound? Oh, it's good. Okay. Rob, go, or anybody, if you ever have a problem with YouTube where what you're watching is like a small square in the top screen, usually it's because there's either an update and they want you to update. God forbid the shit won't work right. Or you go under your YouTube settings in your apps under settings and just clear all the storage. Okay. So your guides, I feel like this, your guides will allow people, like when people want to hand you things or they want some kind of transference, and we know now that a lot of times they attach things to shit like donations or gifts that they give you. I feel like your guides will allow shit to happen at one point because they got to get their karma somehow. It's like it's not going to affect you the way that they think that it would, but how would these people get their karma if we just kept turning down offers, right? For instance, if somebody gives you like a big donation and maybe you feel like you questioned your guides and it said okay, and then you had the donation, it's like thanks Mac, right? And then the same person will give you like $1 or $3, and then your pendulum says no this time. It's like obviously that person tries to build trust with you so that they can put something on some shit, but I believe that your guides will allow you to have this transference because they're crossing your boundaries. They know that their intent is not good, and bitch, you gonna get your karma. Okay. So that's for the ding dong who thought that the dollar donation. Oh, and the community board thing that I put where I said, I'll be your guide, but I'll be a better guide if you donate. That was so sarcastic. I clicked on someone's live that day, and the first 5 minutes was them talking about donations. If you want to donate $1, you can donate $1 or this, that, the whole, and I'm like, before they even start the messages, like, this is the shit, and it bothers me, it irks me, it makes me feel uncomfortable, and I clicked off, and I put that quote there, right, that post, because when the beginning of your messages as a guide for people, right, are nothing but pushing your products and asking for donations, I have to question your motive at this point. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who were doing it for legit reasons, we don't feel that because we know the law of attraction. I know that I'll attract people who, if they can, they will. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't, then I'm in, and I get angry. I'm in it for the wrong reasons. I just couldn't believe this person was actually talking about donating $1 in order to get the messages. Like, get off live then. I mean, if that's what you're doing it for, it's like the nonstop pushing of the products. I liked this person, but that part now, they changed. Something changed in that person. There's a lot of people that I used to listen to for tarot. They changed. Whether it's their head got too big, they're pushing products, and a lot of them don't mean a damn thing, and they don't work if you ask me, because that's just that. There's a truck going by and it says planet on it. I don't feel like the universe digs that too much, because I just think as like guides, we're supposed to put the messages out to help people and not really worry about concern about, I do just all right in other areas. So either way, let's just see what the messages are. I'm going to put these on. It's hot. I gotta put the air on, you guys. Sorry. I'll put it on low. So it won't be as loud, but ooh, sweating like a whore in church. So he said, we make 35,000 decisions a day. No wonder they don't come all just right. So you guys could just be kind of okay with the fact that I'm going to make bad decisions, and that's okay. I'm not it's like not beating yourself up, right? Damsel in distress. Now, I don't know if this message is going to be for us or if it's going to be for your ops, our ops, but you know, whatever. There could be a masculine energy. What's this? Priest in reverse. Oh. Somebody's trying to sabotage somebody who really is a guide. This came out in reverse, the priest, and then the reverse, this is like violates the trust of the spiritual community. So they could be actually confirming what I just said about the person who seems to be trying to push money before the message even comes out, okay? It bothers me. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I know that I'm not the only one who feels this way. I just have no problem saying the shit. That's just how I get down, okay? All right, let's just see what this is about. Adoptions from the heart is on. I'm telling you, somebody's going to find out that they were not born into the family that they thought that they were born into. Okay, there's a lot popping up on my timeline on YouTube, which is why I put that post there about a dude on Inside Edition who found out at like 60 years old that he was kidnapped at birth and then adopted. Okay, there's a lot of family secrets, and there's not one family that doesn't have them. So 114 in the chat and 64 likes. Can you guys hit the like button, please? Ooh-wee. It's like I don't ask for donations, I just ask for the like button to be hit, you know? The power of precision. So this is somebody with the damsel in distress. Or somebody could be acting like they're this could be about the donations. This could be somebody who acts like they're having a hard time or that they need it. They could possibly not need it, and it's like greed is possibly setting in. Queen of Swords. I mean, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know if this is someone on YouTube or not. We'll get into it. I feel like people are, for whoever this is, there's somebody in the spiritual community here that people are putting their guard up with. Queen of Swords. It could be an air sign, but it could just be they're not, what this person's saying doesn't stick anymore. It's not comfortable. It's not sitting right with people's spirit. This could just be multiple people. Can I get one on this too? Queen of Swords. I cut you off. This could be the kind of person that cuts people off. Like they're trying to, like, this is the kind of person where you can't have a conversation with them because the second you start making your point, they just conveniently cut you off. You know those people where you can't even, you know, I used to be one. One of the things I had to work on was letting people speak and not cutting them off, because I am someone who cut them. I did, okay. So we're all on this planet together. Yeah, we know that. You would think that people would realize this, right? It's like, why not live comfortably with each other? But there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for somebody that is being guided to move away from a water sign. Let me put this here. Hold on. Let's just do that for now, okay? So that you guys can see the cards. Damsel. There's an air sign that is being, I feel like they've been being guided to move away from this water sign. This is specific for somebody, because somebody's not right spiritually. They're spiritually broken. They're spiritually, like this person is just, look at this. Look, and then look at this. Who is this? Who's this air sign here? This could have something to do with a kid here. Let me change the station. I don't really like this station. All right, let's find out some more about this, because let me get one of these, actually. There's one mixed in here. Let's see what this is. Authority. So this is somebody who's like, you know, it's, you know, come on, we know one of these people, right? Belonging and authority. This is somebody who feels entitled. There's an air sign. I feel like this person has been getting many messages, and I don't know if it's I don't know if it's messages like through spirit guides, because this person may not even be awakened, but I damn sure feel like they're just seeing the dirty spirit on somebody. It's like, you don't even need your guys to say some shit, okay? I mean, he hasn't showered in 2 weeks. Doesn't that tell you something? Like, there's something about somebody's obvious aura that somebody's being guided to move away from. The Warrior. Some of you already moved away from this person. So if you could have been the person that said, I would get away from this dude. This is the King of Cups, masculine energy, but on the specific message, I'm going to say it for whatever gender I feel like saying it, okay? There's a female air sign that was told to move away from a water sign, and they were told to have the strength with the warrior thing, or they were told by someone who is a warrior, okay? This person is a damsel in distress. I feel like this masculine energy is a damsel in distress, waiting for a knight to provide. So this person's only with this female, this dude, for money or for a roof over their head or something like that. This stuff comes out so much. This shit comes out so much, I just can't even believe. Now, I'm not saying that a man or a woman, it's right for either one, but I got a bigger problem with a man, because how about this? I got a bigger problem with a man who wants to flaunt that they are a man in different ways, right? You raise your voice, you're authoritative, and then you got a whole bitch taking care of you. That's the problem I got, okay? You're abusive, and then you want somebody to take care of you on top of it, you know? Look, because somebody feels trapped with somebody here. Maybe they're trying to figure out a way to get away from this person. Moon card, Pisces energy. There's some kind of secret coming out, possibly about this person's ding dong. Ding dong. Hold on. Tell me more. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is a wife. I guess this is her husband, okay? Somebody wants a divorce. I think this marriage is over. And help raising his grandchildren. This could be an older man. I think this chick sits to herself. Okay, there's Virgo energy. It could be a Virgo wife. Or this wife just feels like, damn, like I don't want to leave because I have a family. Or there's some kind of... particularly with fathers, as he's saying. There's something here about this person not being a father. I think with the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, this bitch is... I'm sorry. Take that back. This woman is raising this child or these children by herself, okay? I don't think there's been any changes in this person at all. I don't know if there's any changes in either one of these people here. They don't get it, he just said. You're not crazy, you're awakened. So maybe this person's awakening. Okay. So this air sign here is awakening to the fact that they're with somebody that is just not a good person. If things get slow or money gets slow, this person's distant, or they start getting rude or ignorant or disrespectful. But when a check comes in or somebody comes up on some shit, they're your best friend. Like a womanizer, karmic mother. So... they could have this could be a mom and not a wife here that's realizing that her son doesn't work, or he doesn't want to work, or so maybe the air sign is the mom here. Let me find out here. Let me find out, because I think this is a mom finding out some dirt on her son. This may have something to do with that post that I put about, raise your sons to be men, because they're not just sons, they're somebody's father, they're raising them to be, and a husband. But I have to say, we need to do the same thing with women, okay? I was raised right, you know what I mean? I'm not abusive, and I don't hurt people, and I don't use people. But there are a lot of women out there that do too. So we need people to raise their children as if... And then they raise them, or the lack of raising, and then they bitch and complain about their parenting when they get older. It's like, so you just want to cut yourself off. Hold on, I got a frequency playing I want to turn off. I just heard it. It's the one for my plants. The 432 hertz. So, yeah, this is the kind of thing where, Moms don't really take much notice to how they're raising their daughters and sons, okay, or fathers. And then they have no problem pointing fingers with the kind of parent they became. But I think it's fascinating that as parents, like, we want to just separate ourselves from when our kids aren't being looked at right. But when they're doing well, like, you know, with number one mom, you know what I mean? Proud dad. Jeez. Higher vibrational beings only, please. What is today's date? The 31st? I can't believe it's August 1st already. You know I like my girls a little bit older. That's what's playing. I just want to lose or use your love. So this person likes older women. That's what it is. Thank you, spirit guides. This person likes older women because he wants a mother. Maybe this mother is finding this out. Like, damn, man, I hope so. Because there's not a lot of mothers who will actually admit that they made some mistakes in the way that they raised, especially these boys, man. They stay boys. Yeah, we need boys to men, not men to boys, okay? Not boys to boys. And the same thing for females. But I'm not going to keep saying that shit because there's some, like, dudes that have a hard time. You know, if you're not in that energy, then it won't bother you what we're saying over here. Because there's a lot of dudes, I got to admit, that are defending women now. I mean, it's all over the place. It's like, they're just like, I don't know what the hatred is. We know what it is, though. These moms will never admit it, though. And as long as the moms never admit that they screwed up, these dudes are never going to admit that they're screwed up. I mean, and it's a problem. It starts with the mother, the karma. It starts with this one. Okay? You don't get to carry somebody and then have the first 18 years, which it looks like maybe the 48 years, this she's still playing mommy. But let's just say generally, like, you don't get to have the first 18 years and then not take any, come on. You know? It's like when you have a pet and now you have this puppy and you have to take care of it up until the first however many years. I never had a dog, so I don't know. But then the dog, you know, goes out and maybe it's like around other family members or stuff and they're more wild and stuff. Like, or you had this dog when it was a puppy until it was like, you know, what? I don't know, a toddler. And now you don't want to take any credit for why the dog is like humping people and chewing on, you know what I mean? It's like lack of accountability, lack of consequence. It's the same shit with animals as it is. I feel like it's the same shit. You know, you got a dog that don't know how to behave. It's because your damn family members didn't know how to fucking behave. I mean, we take on the company we keep regardless of what vessel we're in. It's the spirit, right? So, higher vibrational beings only. Can you show me yes, please? Thank you. Can you show me no? Flower girl, I know your ass is in here. Can you clear that, right? Is today July 31st, 2022? Thank you. Can you clear this? Is this a mom finding out that, like, maybe she made some mistakes? Okay. Well, it would be real nice if all mothers, because I was a karmic mother at one point, you know, it's an energy that we're in. No accountability. That right there alone. Forget about everything else and the bad decisions, because we're going to make bad decisions, you know, for the rest of our life and certain shit. But it's the lack of accountability and the lack of healing. That's what I feel like karmic energy is, okay? Now, some of these people, they took it to extremes with the trafficking and the life insurance policies. That's past karmic. That's psychotic. But karmic is a mom who they were afraid of their son. This is the kind of dude where they flipped out, threw things, broke things. And so the mom just kind of threw her hands up in the air, and probably so did the father, and was just like, I give up. And it's like, I'll just let the world raise him. That's not going to work, okay? The world's going to chew this dude up and spit him out. Or women like us will. Movement and high priest of fire. So this could be a fire sign, possibly a fire sign, or with the fire, it could just be karmic. A karmic mom with the high priestess of fire. That's what this is. I want to see what the movement is in this, because I know what movement means to me generally. But I want to see, like, maybe that's 29 and 5 could be relevant. This is a time of change and movement. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. Uh-oh, this mom may be finding something out she didn't want to. This could be something deeper than what I'm just talking about. You will get answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make your move. So maybe there's a mother that needs to make their move and apologize for the way that her son treated somebody, or is realizing that this son has actually been really bad to a lot of people, and this mother's, I feel like this mom's getting karma. And that's usually what it takes for us to have a wake-up call, right? This mom could literally be awakening to the fact of, it may not even be like awakened like a lot of us are. It could just be that this mother's now realizing that maybe she made some mistakes, okay? There's a lot of mothers that now, because of watching, because we're connected to these moms somehow, right? We've met a lot of karmic mothers, karmic fathers, and now a lot of us are talking about karmics and starting channels or talking about narcissism or whatever it is you felt like you needed to talk about, yeah? And then, or even on your Facebook and stuff, whatever it is, you're sharing information, right? Wisdom, knowledge about things to help heal people, and then they can make the decision to accept it if they want to. 111 likes, okay? Can you guys hit the like button, please? So it's like, I think people are being forced now, whether they like it or not. They have no choice but to look back on the life and the way that they raised their kids, and then look at their kids and say, I have to have had something to do with this. They have to start taking accountability, or they're going to still have things go wrong in their life. Like there's things with people's houses going to shit, their health is going to shit, and it's because that's what lack of accountability and lack of healing will do. Look, they never blame themselves for anything. So that's what this mom is realizing. My son, or maybe I don't either. Maybe this mother doesn't either, okay? Well, how can I expect my son to blame themselves for anything if I realize I've never actually made him take blame? Okay, that's also something. This accountability shit. Yeah, because it's like some of the roots of these problems are super deep, like molestation. And some of these moms weren't around, and they forgot the fact that they weren't around, because now it's like their son is in their 40s and 50s, some of them. And it's like, wait, I forgot that I was a prostitute, or that I didn't want a son, and that I wanted to party. Just because I'm here now doesn't mean, just because you show up later in life now thinking that you can just squeeze in there and now be mom of the year, doesn't mean that this person is still now fucked up from the shit that happened when he was a child. And that's what they want. And then these moms will have the balls to actually go on and point fingers at divine feminines or other females and knock their way of parenting. It's ludicrous to me. It's unbelievable. The ignorance in this shit, okay? Because I've had mothers judge my situation with my son, and I'm thinking, I'm with your son, and this motherfucker is broken. I was sent to heal this person, I realize now, with everybody I've ever dated. Yeah, so that's what it is. Like, there's a lot of judgment on people as parents, but man, you need to point that finger at yourself. And until you do, it's like, don't even come into somebody else's life and start judging who they are as a parent. It's like you rent. How about that? Who's that dude that has the channel? King something? King? I forget his name. I really like him a lot. But he's like, as a pair, you rent your child. Your child don't even belong to you in this matrix. Okay? Look, is always sick. Poor me. Why aren't you getting the job? I don't feel good. Oh, I got this. This is, what is that now? What is that syndrome? Munchausen's? Where they're always sick, or they're always hurt, or, oh, man, I can't. That's what she raised. And I honestly think it's because this mother was the same way. Father-in-law. So the father-in-law could be just like them. I knew there were still a few of these with no black on them. So thank you, spirit guides, for flipping it out. But knock, knock. Who's there? Open the door. Uh-oh. So their father-in-law could be the same way. Okay, this father-in-law could be lazy, or they always have excuses. I think that it's just the whole family's like this. I've experienced this, where the father-in-law, the father is the same, the mom attracts the same type of dudes. The father was just like this, or he didn't want nothing to do with raising this kid because he was raised like without consequence, and then, you know, he passes away, or they divorce, and now she's used to that, so she attracts now another dude, or a father, whatever it is, a stepfather, what, you know what I'm saying? A Leo. father-in-law. Tick tock, tick tock. Time's running out for something here. All right, so if there's something, okay, this is what I'm picking up. This dude was obviously connected to doing something to somebody in the chat or one of us or whatever. And now I guess somebody's realizing that they raised a monster, okay? Because when I see this time's running out thing, I made this with the intent that I know somebody was supposed to do something dirty to somebody and they can't do it. So I want to pull tarot on this father-in-law. I want to find out what this is. I just saw the King of Wands, so there definitely could be a Leo here. Pisces as well, Gemini, or just a lot of secrets with this couple. Look, there's definitely a Leo. So let's pull on this. This Leo could be the father-in-law. 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 So whoever this... If this is a wife, they could be realizing that their father-in-law is just the same as their husband. You know, there's something here about masculine energies, always having excuses for going to work, not getting off the couch, not putting the game control. Yo, let me explain something to you. Can you tell me just how unattractive it is as a strong, confident woman to see a fucking grown-ass dude there sitting there playing games all day with crumbs in his lap and shit? Are you out of your minds? What happened? It's almost like it ain't for the kids. They act like they bought it for the kids. The kid never plays it. It's so unattractive. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I was like nervous about the hair and stuff, but I'm just the kind of person where, to be honest with you, I don't really freak out about my looks a lot. Like, cause I'll always be able to fix something. I'm a master alchemist. If I don't like my hair, I'll go do some shit and fix it. You know? If I get home and I don't like the way the clothes fit, I will alter them myself. I'm not just a master alchemist when these dingbats try to throw obstacles in my way, and I actually make like a sandwich out of it and eat it. It's just everything in life. I'm just a very easygoing. My looks aren't the end all be all, and because people's opinions to me don't mean anything. So it's like, you know, and I don't mean that where like I don't care what people like ignorant. I just mean I know that their opinion's not going to change because they're broken. When they have an opinion, period, that's just nasty and they don't even know you, okay? Especially when these people don't even know you. You're broken inside, ma'am and sir, okay? And we realize that now. So it just brings out more of the alchemist. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, father-in-law. I asked about the father-in-law, but I think the Leo's the father-in-law. And this King of Swords energy is what it is being carried on. This narcissistic, I said, this authoritative, that's what this is. Yeah, I only care about money. I know how to, it's like my love is shown to money. My love is not shown to my kids. My love is not shown to my wife. That's what this toxic thing is that keeps going on with these dudes. And the reason this is coming up so much, and it's not just so much about women, is because men are expected to protect. And that has not been happening a lot at all. And it's going to. Because the ones who didn't want to, and on top of it, 3838 wanted to not only protect, but to be the ones to do some dirty shit to a woman. That's stopping. Even if your heart has to stop and you go bye-bye. That shit ain't happening no more, okay? Tell me about this King of Swords here. Look, everybody who's any man, any supposed man that's in this energy, where you don't blame yourself for anything. There's always an excuse for why you can't go do some shit, okay? And you want to be a father. You want to call yourself a father, though. You don't get to use that term. Just like I couldn't use the term mother for a while because I wasn't showing up as one. If I can sit there and have a public platform and admit that I was I wasn't horrible, but I mean, listen, I was the same type of mother that I saw other people in my family being, but they gaslit me to believe that they were a better mother than me because they would never talked about their problems in front of me. So when you're only focusing on my way of mothering and you have so many things to say about it, but you want to hide the bullshit that's going on in your home, or you want to gaslight me as your child to forget about all the times we had blowouts and you put your hands on me and you fucking just embarrassed me in front of my friends. Of course I'm going to think I'm the only bad mother. Now I don't. I realize we all have been the same types of mothers. Even the ones who wanted to judge and they come off with their crosses around their neck or this and their shirts all the way buttoned up, but you were judgmental behind the scenes. There's always something. We all, as parents, have some fucked up shit, okay? Hi. Hi. I love you too. Thank you so much. So I'm guessing that this is where this judgment is hitting. They cared more about money and success and having power than they did showing love and protecting. It don't even just have to be protecting women, protecting their sons. I mean, just being the protector, being exactly what you want for you. Why is it that as human beings, like, we can't show up as the people that we needed in our life? That's what I want to do now. I want to show up for whoever it was, whatever type of energy I needed when I was a child that I didn't have. Compassionate parents that sat me down and asked me about what was going on in my life and didn't just want to punish me and ground me because I didn't finish my breakfast, or because I borrowed my mother's clothes, and it's like, or because I cut my own hair and she didn't like it, so she cut my fucking bangs to humiliate me to go. It's abuse, bitch. It's abuse. I never did that to my kid. So if I really wanted to get technical, all the finger pointing that happened with my own mother, I was a better mother than you were. I didn't put my hands on my kid. I didn't scream to the top of my lungs at my kid and make him scream just for no reason because I'm a loony. I didn't do that. You know what I mean? I was a better mother not showing up because I was an addict than I was having my mother who drank too much, took pills, and smoked pot, and if she didn't, boy, you knew. It was to self-suppress mental illness that was running deep in my family. That's what it was. We're just going to call it for what it is, okay? And I'm not carrying that on. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not carrying this on. It's like the toxic constant need, right? Being secretive, mental illness, only caring about money and success and power. These types of dudes are under judgment right now. Okay? You should have been showing up on the planet better. You don't get to disrespect women at all. And for women who allowed this, it's like we can't even really blame just the dudes, because at one point I myself, just like other women in karmic energy, were allowing this to happen. How do we expect these dudes to just sit there and respect us when we weren't respecting ourselves? This accountability has to go both ways. But if it's not happening both ways, there's going to be this, period. And that's just that. There is no other way. The universe don't play when it comes to this shit, okay? Let me see if there's another storyline, because I don't really want to stay on this the whole time. I already know that there's like a big ass whooping happening, especially for masculine energies or women who want to be but men are man beater too. These are dudes who beat their sons and think that that's a form of punishment, instead of sitting down with them and saying what's going on. Because if they had to sit them down, or our moms had to sit us down and say, listen, what's going on, they would have to reflect on themselves. But because they don't want to do that, it's easier to just point the finger at you and beat your ass and punish you. No. And then we do this as parents now because we think it's normal. Orion. So somebody could be from Orion. Hypocrite will lie in order to defend God. So this is probably a Christian, or just someone who uses the word God, but you don't see it anywhere in them, okay? Somebody could have been trying to do something to somebody who's from the Orion star system, okay? This is where I'm from. Entrepreneurs love to learn logic above all else. No doctrines, not going by what somebody tells us about anything, even the biggest thing of all, okay? Unintentional coldness. That is me as well. I definitely can be cold, okay? And it's not intentional. It's just me being authentic. And I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I will take and what I will not take. And I guess it comes off as people as cold. And I know it's not. So it's like irrelevant to me, really. Often earth signs. Jack of all trades. That is me. Okay? How many of you are from Orion? It's absolutely our fault for staying. But I'm talking about like the parent-child dynamic, okay? And this is why you're right. Actually, you're right, because it's our fault for staying in the dynamic of our families too. For staying around our parents and thinking that because they're our parents that we have to work with them and go there every Sunday for dinner and just take the abuse. So you're absolutely right. It's not just staying in a toxic relationship. It's a toxic relationship with anybody. Your family, your boss, your coworkers, your children. You know, if you have a toxic relationship with your child, I say separate until you guys can see eye to eye. Otherwise, there's just constant fighting, and then you put that out in the universe, and we wonder why the world manifested the way that it did, right? So somebody could have definitely, this could be somebody who was trying to do somebody, look, Master Alchemist, somebody that's from Orion, okay? These are two contradicting cards, so I'm guessing these are two different energies, because somebody from Orion, we don't have a problem with the God-like energy in ourselves, and that's about as far as it goes when it comes to me, okay? And I'm just going to keep going, all right? I walk alone. Yeah, you walk alone. I stand alone. Didn't I tell you? Ooh. Who's from Orion besides me that you know you're destined to get a lot of money because the universe knows that you're going to change the world with it? Play the lottery today. Nobody won that 1 point something billion, okay? But I tell you what, everybody whose life I come across is going to be blessed after I read your energy, though. Because before I smartened up, I would have just given that shit to everybody and I was getting karma for it, okay? That energy was no. You got to let them learn their lesson, just like I had to as well. I had to be left alone and start from the ground up because I didn't have people helping me, but it's because I had people helping me in my life and I didn't appreciate the shit. Most people can't admit the shit that I admit and mean it. I understand why I had to lose everything. I had to fall to lose it all, right? Oh, glad to meet you too, Shenanigans. I've known you my whole life, Shenanigans. You know? That's all I've been involved in until like the past 4 years of Shenanigans. Oh, thank you. I appreciate Maddie. Hi, Maddie. I'm Teresa with an H. There's a. So if you're from Orion and you know you're a master alchemist and you know that like no one can put you down, you're actually raising the vibration of this planet in an unbelievable way because you're a master alchemist. It's like I don't sit there and cry. I don't boo-hoo myself. I don't feel bad for myself. I actually feel sorry for other people, not myself, only to a certain extent though, because I understand that we're all responsible for the shit that we're into right now, and we're going to be responsible for getting ourselves out of it. And it's just really that simple. Yeah, I dig it. It's like life is, to me, is like the game of life, but on my terms now. Not what other people want me to think, believe, wear, listen to, say. It's freeing as shit, okay? And I highly recommend it for everybody. People are going to look at you like you're ignorant. You were looking at me like that anyway. I might as well have you look at me like this anyway and actually be happy with my life. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some letters here. Studio. What does studio? What does that mean? You guys know what studio meant? Know my name. Somebody like you? What does it mean? Okay, studio meaning. It has no actual meaning. Claimed in an interview, it represents a girl he once knew, but is a stand-in for any girl's name. So somebody may be thinking about you, Divine Feminine. I'm too young. Yeah, so this could also be, I know that I'm too young. My life has just begun. This could still be going with these guys that are looking for older women because they want to be taken care of. They want to sit on the couch and play. It's like that show 90 Day Fiance where the one dude from Tunisia, I don't know if you watch it, but the dude from Tunisia just used to sit there on the fucking couch and play video games all day. This chick lost her business, her job, and everything. And it's like, come on, wake up, women. We're not doing this anymore. We came here to be entrepreneurs and shit, and so did these guys too, but they're never going to get where. And then we yell at them and get mad at them when our life's going to shit. Well, you chose to take care of this dude like he was your child. You have to get mad at yourself. You can't just point the fingers at these dudes, and vice versa for the men. B. Tell me more, please. Tell me more, please. Can you hit the like button for me, guys? Whoever didn't, BM. Baby mama. I can't stand those terms though. I'm sorry. I can't stand bae, booski, baby mama. I don't know. It just bothers me. I don't know why. It just bothers me. I don't know when this whole way of talking just changed, but it's just how... What is this? BMS? Hold on. Let's look it up like we do. Let's look it up like we do. BMS. BMS. What's BMSK? SoundCloud. Oh, so this is actually a group. BMSK. Blood banks. What the fuck is that? Oh, we are dedicated hospitals, laboratories. Uh-oh, there could be someone finding out something about a child, first of all. Blood banks. I don't get down with that. I say do not give them your blood. They want to do other shit with it. I want to see what BMS means. Broke my scale. Used in support of a user, often a woman, posting a picture of herself and asking for a numerical rating from her online followers. Oh my goodness. Okay. So who's this hypocrite that just cares what they look like? I'm guessing this goes with the hypocrite over here that will lie in order to defend God. So this is the kind of shit where it's like this. You into tarot and you talking about Jesus, right? And all this other shit. You shouldn't even be messing with this shit. Okay? Because according to that toxic ass shit, you're going to be burned and fired and scorned, and God's going to punish you because that's the kind of God we love, is a punishing fucking God, and all this other shit. And it's like, no. This is the kind of person that will ignore that. You know how many times that I heard tarot readers when I first had my awakening talking about Jesus and this, that, or the other, and I would make comments, and they never... I said Leviticus. It says it right in there. I thought you guys said, some of these people said they read their Bibles every day. You guys, they were lying sacks of shit. Lying sacks of shit. It's like, I'm dangerous for liars, okay? I'm dangerous for liars. And first off, that's a lie, because... You know, I found out so much that saved my life through watching tarot readings. So when I'm listening to something and it's already resonating with my life, there's no way you could tell me that's wrong, or it's like this reliant thing on God that never happens. It's like people are walking around literally thinking that they can just walk around in bad neighborhoods and God will just strike somebody down and shit. That hasn't happened, okay? It's like we have to take care of ourselves and protect ourselves. This constant reliance on an outside source has... some people aren't here anymore because of it, okay? So this is definitely somebody who cares, and they're using God to build their channel, or they're using God to build whatever this is. This could be pastors, evangelists in these super churches. Like when I posted that thing on my community board about that pastor, I had all his jewelry underneath and shit. It's like, but you're not supposed to have people in there struggling where you have to preach to them about the struggle while you got 10 G's around your neck, sir. Okay? Logic is the only way I look at shit. If it don't make sense, it's a wrap for me. I don't believe it, okay? That's it. And it's going to trigger some people. I don't care, okay? I get triggered too about some shit. I get triggered when I hear people talking about this individual, okay? So let's see. What's this? Has government benefits under someone else's name. This is definitely like a phony Christian. This is phony Christians. This is somebody that will gladly point fingers and judge somebody else probably for not believing in Jesus, okay? Or not, whatever, you know what I'm saying. They will judge you. Every Christian that I've ever met in my life personally, has judged me for shit they didn't know enough information about. And then, just like the universe does, the universe would expose that there's addictions, molestation, incest, murder, and you point a finger at me. So let's find out who this ding dong is that has benefits under somebody else's name but likes to use the word God. These people chat my ass. Yeah, hypocrites. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, you can't believe, huh? You can't believe it. You cannot, not in the way that the Bible goes. You know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what they said to me in the house, too, because I was learning tarot outside, right? I don't say this. It's what's said in the book everybody wants to claim that they read, okay? I'm going by the fucking facts everybody wants to say is in that book. So if you got a problem with it, get the fuck out of my chat, okay? Get out of my chat if you got a problem with it, okay? Which is facts. You understand? If you don't like it, get out. So I had people saying, I was looking at the tarot. Now, this is coming from the dude who came in my face and said he wanted to knock my teeth down my throat 2 weeks earlier. And I jumped in his face and said, come get it, and put my fucking hands behind my back. So you don't know my story enough. Get out of my chat, okay? So 2 weeks later, I'm outside, minding my own business, learning tarot. He goes, oh, that's not of Jesus. I go, coming from a dude who threatened to knock my teeth down, I would just keep going. And he had nothing to say. What can you say to that? What can you say to that? There are so many people. How about this? How about this for the Bible thumpers who want to act like they know some shit, okay? Did you know that as a Christian woman, as a Christian woman, it says in there that before, when you are a widow, before you even remarry again, first of all, most Christian women broke that shit because they got remarried as soon as they saw money somewhere, okay? Don't come at me with no bullshit in my fucking chat. So, and then it also says that as a Christian widow, you are supposed to go to your dead husband's brother if he is available for marry, and marry him to keep the legacy going. How many have done that? You think Christian women did that? You think they went and they said, let me go to Harry's brother because, you know, even though he's a fat slob that does nothing with his life, but I'm going to do what God wants me to do. There's so many people who claim to be loyal to God and this God in the Bible, who most of us know who that really is, okay? That's why we don't get down with it. We're not devil worshipers, okay? But they want to call people who do this devil worshipers. The hypocrisy is unfucking believable. It's like I always say to my dude, how are these people going to feel when they realize, oops, that was the biggest deceit of all, right? That was the biggest deceit of all. Making everybody believe that he's actually, making everybody believe that he was actually God, or deceiving them. Deceit. Look at this. Truth. Huh? Look at this. Truth. So be careful when you come for us that are spitting truth, trying to wake people up, and you want to come and judge us. And you sitting there judging us for waking people up and telling the truth about who this God really is. And the whole time you hiding behind some bullshit, behind a Bible and Jesus Christ. Okay? That story was created to make people feel shame and guilt. Shame and guilt is the lowest vibration possible, lowest frequency possible. It's impossible to manifest when you feel like you constantly owe somebody else something for you being here. It's ridiculous, it's unnecessary, and it's false, and it's a lie, okay? That was a human sacrifice that devil worshippers do. Hello? It was a human sacrifice, ding-dongs. And then to sit there and take the blood and the body is cannibalism. Open your eyes. It's all devil worship. That's why when people say, oh, how about this? I had motherfuckers telling me that because I sat there and did yoga, I fell off a roof 3 stories. You feel me? It hurts a little. It hurts a little. So because I was doing yoga, I was a devil worshiper. You guys are sick, and you're just unnecessary as well. Okay? I'm just going to say what most of us feel like. That's what I do. So if you don't like it, like I said, get the fuck off my channel, get out of my chat. You're not ready to be here. You will be. But you're not changing, not swaying anybody's opinion here. We all know, okay? Look, success with the truth. How about this? Success at telling the truth. Clarity. And this is why I told you, Athena challenged God. This was brought to me by my guides. I don't look for this shit. The stuff about Cleopatra. I asked what kind of spirit I was. I got the answers and shit. I said a while ago, if this is a problem, strike me dead. Okay, take things from me. I've gained nothing but great things since then because I'm doing exactly what I came here to do. Look, Knight of Cups, like offering truth to people, successfully offering the truth, confident about it too, confident. And when we tell, we know exactly what's going on. And if you're not ready, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But don't come where this is what we're destined to do and wake people up to this biggest deceit ever that the world has built their lives around, most of them. I know it's hard. This awakening is, we grew up in narcissistic families, right? But the biggest true narcissist of all is your ever-loving God, okay? And I'm not worried about whether people unsubscribe or don't like, because I know I'm not going to apologize for telling the truth. My opinion can't be swayed. That's when you know you solid, okay? Because I don't sit there and go, well, I don't believe in God because, I mean, look at the world, and then people say, oh my God, how could you? And I go, oh shit, could I? No, I know. I stand true to what I believe in. Can you? Can you? Tower moment. Let's get another story. I'm tired of talking about this, but I can feel that there's people in the chat that just aren't ready. You're just not ready. Okay? That's it. I think it's crazy that that there's women who actually will believe that a woman came from the rib of a man. And we give birth to man. Like a facts. And you're the same type of bras that are submissive to these men. You don't think you're supposed to get divorced for your God, right? Put me first before anybody. That shit is toxic. You know who you're really putting first? I don't put nobody before myself so that I can actually be of service to other people, okay? I don't put any God or anything before myself. I used to, and I realized how ridiculous I sounded, okay? I go back on my videos, and I try to delete the ones where I even talked about God, right? I know it's actually, it's an energy like everything else. There's a devil spirit, a devil energy, a frequency, and there's a God one as well, and that's about as far as that shit goes, okay? That's about as far as it goes. It is challenging, man. You got to be a real strong person because you got most of the world coming against you because you're still... Okay? 222 in the chat. I'm not lying. I don't lie. And I'm ballsy enough, chosen one. Look at this shit. Ballsy enough to say the shit too because I know I'm telling the truth. And I know as long as I do this and I get people out of this bondage, that's the bondage. Okay? Sagittarius. This also is, you know, the ancestor card. Balance. Chosen ones are balanced. Earth angels. Earth angel. Earth angel. Sagittarius, you're definitely a chosen one if you know. Libra. Justice. Balance. I feel like generally speaking though, Sagittarius and Libra, if you know you're chosen to do great things, we're all chosen for something, right? I love how everybody wants to be chosen in Heyoka all of a sudden. You're going to have to show your credentials to us. You don't just wake up and have a silver spoon in your mouth and you're a Heyoka. That shit don't fly. Okay, so let's keep going. Sagittarius is balance. Okay, bringing balance and justice. Chosen ones, that's what we do. You feel me? That's just how we get down. That's what we were created for. To bring balance and karmic justice for the spiritual realm. Woof. You get wild, wild, wild. Hey, babe. Hey, my loves. Let's see. What's this? Yeah, look, this is what's up. This is a talent. Okay? Showing talent. We're all talented. Chosen ones, real chosen ones are super gifted, super talented entrepreneurs, inventors. We are the ones in our family groups that always had some kind of solution for everybody else's problems but our own. Hello? Hello? It don't matter what your sign is. If you're somebody who knows I'm talented, I'm gifted, this is the shit. I came here to do great things, man, and I've been doing great things. I'm always the person, now I realize and I think back, that people were looking at me sideways like, you know, they didn't mind when you were fixing their problems, huh? They didn't mind when you were the one, like, they would just mention it in front of you because they can't stand asking you, chosen one. So it would be like, yeah, you know, it's crazy. I don't know, like, this is broken. And they know the people pleaser, and you don't. The people pleaser is going to be like, well, what's wrong with it? Nah, don't worry about it. I'll just pay somebody. I can't stand the shit. It's manipulation. It's gaslighting. If you resonate with this, yes, you're chosen, and you're always the person that could fix people's problems. But they didn't like when you fixed yours, though. We're changing that. Look, walking away from that, right? Super gifted. We just know. And I don't mean, look, truth, not just with cards and stuff like that. I could literally write shit on cards and just read shit off cards and then call myself a tarot reader. No, it goes deeper than that. And this is no disrespect, all right? But I can tell who's gifted and who's not, straight up. I can, in what you're doing, though, because I know that there's gifts in a lot of other things, okay? I'm not saying everybody's got a gift and a talent, but I can tell when the ones are just reading and they can't put shit together and shit. My spirit, I will get bored immediately. I really don't even listen to many of them. It's like if I click on something, within a minute or 5, there's usually something that I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. You know? And the one the other day was the donations for 5 fucking minutes in the beginning. Damn. I'm on it today. Right? I'm gonna have to need to ground myself after this shit. Huh? So destiny. to come here and be of service. You had to be of service to yourself, though. Knight of Cups, this is self-love, okay? A lot of you are doing this. You only want people who also love themselves and see themselves in a positive light. I don't want to walk up to somebody and go, hey, how you doing? I don't know, I don't know, like, look at my face, my ass is fat, and da-da-da-da. Embrace that fat ass, okay? Embrace yourself the way that you are, because there's somebody on this planet who has a flat ass, like how I used to have, who would have loved that fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your skin color, because there's a lot of us who are light skinned who love. I think it's beautiful. I would love, like, it's like we always want what we don't have, right? Let's just keep it fucking 100. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I just want to be honest and as honest as possible, and my shit speaks for itself, and it's going to weed out the people who can't stand honesty. Look, this is the destined to change the world with this shit. You cannot make this shit up. But I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. I've made a few, right? But we don't highlight our mistakes anymore. We don't let people in our lives highlight our mistakes and put it in neon lights on billboards like you're on your way to dinner down the highway. And it's like, damn, what are you talking about? Does this say Teresa did this? What the fuck is this? And you're surrounded by people who just constantly make mistakes around you. We are the champions. And we will keep on fighting until the end. There's a reason they put this on. Gifted. Sharing your gifts with the world. This girl is on fire. Thank you, love. Even when we're a mess, we still put on a vest with an S on our chest. Oh, yes, right? We're super women. We're supermen. Chosen ones who actually stepped into their calling. And in order to do that, you literally have to not care about judgment and opinion. And they don't like this. Because they're usually the people that were around you their whole life. It was like that was their security blanket. Right? You felt insecure. Right? Sorry that we don't make you feel better about yourselves now that we were down and out and addicts and depressed and not leaving the house, and we didn't want to be seen. We're going to be seen. We were meant to be seen and heard. But I'll never lose, right? Who's this karmic masculine popping up? What's up with you? Not working with karmic masculines anymore, but wanting to help you guys. Not saying that there's anything wrong. We were all karmic, but we just cannot be around karmic energy because we understand whatever's festering in you doesn't want to see us do this, okay? That doesn't want this. And we can't do that anymore. Even for you masculines, right? You can't be around karmic feminines because you're gifted as well when you're chosen to do great things. You came here to show your divinity to the world and to be a prototype of what you're supposed to be like as a man and a woman. And then when you have the twins together, forget about it. Anybody trying to separate the twins together, you're the prototype of what real healthy relationships are supposed to be like, since everybody wants to parade around like they're like, especially when you're in that black sheep energy, right? Your mom, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your siblings. We got the best fucking we got the best relationship, we got the best marriage in front of you. In front of you, we do. And then the second you start seeing shit for what it is and you start speaking about it, and not on whether it's public or whether you're just aware of the shit and now saying it and you're not keeping your mouth shut, there's no more suffering and silence. Now you're the enemy and they turn against you and they try to destroy you. And they will destroy themselves trying to destroy this one. Okay? Now, something's up with somebody's child because Billie Jean's on. Okay? The kid is not my son. Right next door. Uh-oh. Who's got a karmic masculine right next door? Thinks you're lying about how you make your money? Do you guys have one right next door to you right now? Let's pull on this shit. She was more like a beauty queen from a mall scene. Are you like a beauty queen, divine feminine? That's okay. Thank you for telling me that, spirit guide. So you guys were supposed to be beauty queens, you know, and models and fashionistas and what is this? BJ? Is someone's name something Junior? Told me? Or does this motherfucker think that you make your money through getting BJs and sex? Is that what they think? There's your answer, punk. I'm giving my nails a break. I took them things off. I damn near took my entire nails off, you guys. So if you guys have those nails on, right? Because I don't go to the salon. I do everything myself. It's like, unless it's my hair. But I'll even upkeep this myself. I had a Halle Berry haircut when I was in Cali, like back in 2013 to 14, and I actually learned how to cut it myself. I put a blindfold on. Okay? This is how friggin' determined and talented and skilled and gifted I am. I'd rather do some shit myself if I can. Now, I am the one. People think that you're making your money off of having sex. We're not your wife, motherfuckers, okay? We're not your girlfriends either, bitch. Get it straight. We're actually gifted over here. We can speak and make money. We can bring it into existence by speaking about it. What you know about that, okay? There's a karmic masculine that's right next door to somebody. I want to pull more on this. Who thinks that somebody, whether it's a dude or a chick, that they make their money off of doing some shit that they would do, okay? Usually, like, it's a mirroring thing, right? So you think we're mirroring your behavior. No, we stopped mirroring your punk-ass behaviors a long time ago. You feel me? Come on. What is this? Yo, it does. I felt bad. I feel like I'm destroying my nails, and that's part of my body. So I'm going to let them grow naturally for a little bit, and I got some shit to do that. But damn, it's really bad. I put goof off, right? Goof off. My dude brought me some home from work in like an empty Advil bottle, and I cut the nail, and then I dip it in there, and it literally lifts, it takes the glue off. Goof off takes off glue and stuff. So for anybody who's having a hard time getting them off, get some goof off, put it in a cup or something, soak your nail, cut the excess off, soak your nail, get like clippers. Hold on. These. The good ones, and then you'll lift it, and then I take a paintbrush and I lift underneath there with goof off on it, and it starts lifting it itself, because now it's like it's taking the glue off from underneath the nail, and the shit comes off effortlessly. But because I just put them on, the glue is pretty solid, okay? More solid than I would like to admit. Let me see it. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating to death in here. I don't believe in menopause either, huh? It's like, I don't believe in that. I think that's just another thing. It's like, okay, so maybe when you start waking up spiritually, or planet, a lot of it has to do with the planetary shit that we feel certain ways. Like, let's put everybody on medication. let's just create some shit and create the medication and keep everybody on medication. We say no. Tell me about this. You could be an earth sign and they think this about you. Tell me more about this karmic masculine. This karmic. Okay. So somebody was probably working together. They think you have a karmic job, okay? They were probably working together with other people trying to expose what you really did, only to find out that you that bitch or that motherfucker, okay? Tell me more, punks. Probably working together with a Pisces. Look, These people were working together. I feel like they know that karma's coming, because there's some other shit that they did here. They're anticipating karma. You would be right. You would be right, sir. Ugh. I think they have no choice but to fall back and realize that there's something else somebody does here for money, okay? And it's not BJ's, bitch. So baby, take my hand, it'll be alright. I think people were just waiting, like, to see people going in and out of your house or something, or, I mean, bitch, or they think you're doing something online, because don't a lot of people do that now online, where it's like webcam shit? You just don't believe that somebody else, because you're like this, right? Because this is them, and you're not like that. So they gotta be doing the shit we would do. Man, shut up and sit down. You haven't listened yet to shut up and sit down? Somebody speaks and I told you, they speak money into existence here. They successfully speak. How about this? You're really not going to like this. You come close enough to us and we do what I'm doing, we will successfully expose you and get paid for it, bitch. How you like that? Okay? Don't come at people like this. You feel me? Don't try to sabotage what somebody else is talking about, especially when they're healing the world over here and it's something they were destined to do. We weren't destined for this, okay? Look at this. We weren't destined to do this. Maybe that's your broad, hun, okay? Maybe you need to look next to you. Maybe you don't even know this is what this chick is doing behind closed doors. But listen, there's no divine being anywhere. that's doing shit like this. I couldn't call myself divine, because as divine beings, you don't sacrifice your own self. You're willing to take a loss, understanding that there's a reason for the loss. So I will definitely say, my own personal humble opinion is nobody is divine if you sucking dick or fucking for money. Okay? You don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. Let's get another one. Oh, we're an hour and 15. Holy shit. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. So maybe these people asked, okay? and they see they're like, no, it doesn't seem like they got those dick sucking nips, okay? Or it doesn't seem like they walk crooked, or it doesn't seem like people are going in and out of their house. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experience that shaped you. These people can't stand that you're not still stuck in the past, because they are. These are zombies. These are soulless beings. These are wanderers, aimless wanderers. Let me get some real quick. Let me get some cards on this. Tell me about this. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Tell me about this, please. If you ask the universe for signs, look at you. Did you ask if we were divine feminine, and boom, there she is? Is that what happened here? Maybe this is you. Look at this. These two don't do that shit. Do you understand, bruh or mommy? For the motherfuckers who want to know, because you guys have to stoop this low, because you guys don't realize that you probably have gifts somewhere, but it is a process and it does not happen overnight. You understand? These two are talented. They have skill. And it goes way beyond pulling their pants off. You feel? Truth. They can't stand it. We know. We wish it wasn't that way, but somebody just does this all day and just speaks from the ethers. Look at that. When you get the high priestess and the empress and the emperor and the high priestess, this is that connection I talked about, where people can't stand. They want to tear it apart. Okay, they want to tear it apart. Good luck. You're gonna need it, bruh. Especially if you in karmic energy, you're gonna need it. Tell me more about this shit. Man, I was never like this when I was unhealed, though. I can promise you, I was never like some of these people, man. Look, success, and that's what we're destined for. We're not going nowhere. I'm gonna get a demon card, and then I'll be back. I wish I was like you. I'll bet you do. All apology. Somebody owes somebody an apology because they lied and said somebody was selling their ass. Somebody's name could be Nick. I don't know. Everyone is gay. So somebody could have said that you were gay or your person was gay. Regardless, ain't no knocking it, but don't start telling fucking lies about people, bitch. Okay? Don't say shit about people you don't want said about yourself, because that shit will come back and bite you right in your ass. And then how you going to sell that ass afterward? There's a chunk missing out of it. Balan. There's a lot of people who owe you apologies. And until they do, regardless of whether they have to have that apologetic heart, I feel like. Because a lot of you don't even want to hear it. You're just like, look, I apologize for you, because I knew, like, I'll be sitting here on AARP and shit waiting for you to apologize, right? But they need to have that in their heart, or they're not going to move forward in life. The universe knows what's in your heart. So you can say, well, we don't want it. Okay, we don't need it. We don't want it. You got to make that shit right with the universe and your damn self, okay? Everything's my fault. What's this Nick card? Focus on taking necessary precautions and respecting powerful outside influences, huh? These people have no choice but to respect you, because whatever they were saying that these two did for work is a lie. One of them, or if not both of them, okay? Let's see what the other one is. Hold on. Mary. Someone's name could be Mary. Focus on listening instead of speaking. Observing instead of being observed. Huh? Somebody was so focused on just listening to what other people said, they didn't see what was right in front of them, that these two are respected, and you will respect them whether you like it or not. There is no other way. We're not going nowhere. I love you guys. I will be back. It's Sunday. My dude's working, so I was like, let me just show up for a little bit and show my haircut and shit. and just let them know that I love you, okay? I love you guys very much. We bad over here. We're not going nowhere. I love you guys. Bye.